Welcome to Albion War Reports, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is January 12th, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and joining me today, as always, I have Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay as we watch... Are we on Momono right now?
Yes.
All right. What is he doing here?
I believe they just bullied Sun into this hideout here. Crazy in terms of guard strength and health. PoE choosing to come in on the western side. Magdefuck already browsing to see what he can pick off here. Windhelm holding the front line, waiting to soak up this first engagement. Defensive wind wall does come down. Nice drag away with the camland there. The bomb coming up over the wall. Nice camlands on both sides here. Surf soaking up the DPS engagements. Nice counter Grovekeeper. Big Brimstone landing on the front line of PoE. But Hammer and Sickle are trying to bully their way in here. Looks like the eastern side is also getting content. I believe Rage Control is coming in on the eastern side. Or trying to. They're getting held by Tidal. And at the moment, Blaze are slowly starting to crumble on this western side. That's going to be a big clump here. Any follow-up? None at all, though.
None at all, yeah.
Offensive Locust being used. There comes the Grovekeepers to counter.
There's a
That's
clump.
massive. Where is the DPS?
Great knock-up. Great CC. Good job by Surf Tanks. Not so good by what we would call, I don't know, everybody else in Surf.
Yeah, look at this. It finally comes in, but it's nothing there. There's no CC on the clump, so the damage, like, you got a couple kills there, but it's just not enough. Windhelm getting pummeled by the permafrost and the melees. He's going to get executed here. Gets a Grovekeeper slam off, but it's not going to be enough. I'm going to try and find us another tank if I can. I've got one. It looks like the boys are just getting pushed all the way up into the tower here. Big Soul Scythe connecting onto the front lines there of Surf. And even though he's not a tank, he's going to be a halberd. He's still going to be at the front, I believe. He should do. I thought I clicked on the tank. My bad. But the boys in Blaze holding on strong on the territory for now. A little bit of stabilization coming in. Not enough aggression, though, it seems, from the tanks. That's going to allow PoE just to start pummeling this tower any second now. Just start wrapping around from all sides. I'm gonna actually find us a tank to watch.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Kid 2020. There you go.
Okay, I'll be on Kid 2020.
Never mind, I think he's DC'd.
He's DC'd, as you would if you're Kid 2020.
There we go. We got ourselves another one. Another one.
Is it Kid 570 or is it just 570?
It's just 570.
Okay. Look
at this clump. Rage Control overextending on the front line. Another big connection here. Brimstone actually missing that engagement. And 570. Doing a little bit of combat looting on the front lines.
Well, you know, maybe he's new.
Oh, look at this. Rage Control looking for the next engagement. Command Mammoth is on the tower. And it's going to be massive. The camlands are connecting from all over the place. Innomatic staff actually soaking up quite a bit of that damage. Resets coming down in the back lines. This melee from Rage Control just causing chaos on the healers in the back end. And I think this is going to be it. Rage Control just pressurizing that northwest side. Look at that deletion, that clump getting torn apart there by the halberds, and the Avabo streaming on through as well from 0 point. And it's
what do we have left
for
Surf? Is there anything left here?
It's there. It's done. It's one or two members going to try and make it out alive here. But
they need one of their teammates to show up. There is a blob coming in from the northeast, or is that Surf leaving? That's Monkey.
That's someone running away.
No, they're just standing there. It's the Fury.
Okay.
And they are just hanging out. Okay. Interesting choice by the Fury.
I mean, they really...
Surf is done. Oh, no.
Momono trying to get that cutoff. Actually, no, it looks like PoE are going to take the fight here. He's going to catch this one group off guard, maybe. Looks like a massive engagement onto the front line of Elevate, though. The Avabos are streaming in. Finally, some defensives coming down. The Innomatic staff and the Judicators are down. They have resets on the front line. It's going to be a nice stabilization there by the Monkey Boys. And they're going to be using this outpost as a nice bit of, just maneuver. Use the choke points to their advantage as they try and drag PoE through these choke points. They do have Sun dismounted to the northwest of them. Are they going to choose to fully delete Sun on the first engage? It looks like that's what they're trying to do. Nice knock up with the Soul Scythe. Here comes the Avalonian Hammer engagements coming in. Brimstone's connecting. Only 1 or 2, maybe if that. And actually, no. Yeah, finally 1 or 2 members of Sun go down. The return Ava bows are streaming on through, though. And Elevate need to be careful. They are now open for a massive flank from their southeast. And they are wide out in the open. They can get wrapped around so easily here. They have a little bit of a choke point to their southwest if they wanted to, but at the moment they need to watch their back end. Nice deletion.
They're
onto
doing
that
really good in their front. They're just perfect deletion, really well done, relevant done.
Yep, and it's like Momono's trying to find Sun here, but looks like Sun have retreated
This
somewhere.
is a dangerous weave here. What they're doing, they're going to put themselves between 2 very deadly chokes.
Yep, and look at this. Another
Provocatia behind them as well.
They need to be
careful here. They're going to come down. They're going to go clash with Provocatia right now. I think Provocatia is already engaged.
Look at this halberd in the back line just
for Provocatia. Oh, nasty engagement. Provocatia was not ready for that at all. Sun now coming around through the west, but they are currently mounted up.
I mean, the amount of defensives like the boys in Monkey just burnt, that was the perfect time. Like right now, like there's no defenses for this Monkey
Well, Scoia'tael did come in on that. So over to the east, you saw Scoia'tael coming in over top after the engagement on top of Provocatia. And that's what caused this retreat. But now the re-engagement on top of Scoia'tael is brutal by Elevate. Well done. There's a beetle that's about to get floored. Is he going to go down? Those things are expensive, and you want to catch those when you have the opportunity.
Yeah, look at this. Wakajaka actually coming around the rear end. Massive damnation pierce onto the back line of Elevate. Nice stabilization. Elevate just rubbing that off. Like it just, you know, sweeping it off. They're fine. They're fine. Look at this stabilization. Perfect plays here so far by the Monkey Alliance. And Sun and PoE are just getting torn to shreds at the moment. Another choke point coming up, I believe, if Momono wanted to take it. Maybe he's trying to just delete Pro Wakajaka out of the equation here so we can start focusing back on the main bigger guilds of PoE. Look at this choke point they're walking up into, though. They need to be careful. They're not going to get wrapped. Looking for a return engagement to the northwest side onto Pro Wakajaka and Scoia'tael. Looks like a nice reset coming down, just topping the man up. Trying to bait this PoE group through this choke point. Calman does connect onto the front line to Elevate, though.
Come.
Here we go. We're looking for an engagement. Only their tanks to their southwest, but look at this club to the northwest side. It's going to get out, though. It's not enough. Pro Wakajaka stabilizing as well. They got their Zerg back to the northeast side up that choke point, that Valley of Death. I don't know if Momono wants to go chase that. It looks like he is. And there's a big blob as well, just northeast side of the outpost that's just about to join in. I don't know who that's going to be. Maybe more PoE. I see CIR coming in, dismounted now to the eastern side. Elevate need to be careful here. Momono knows now CIR is directly to his south. He's going to use the choke points of the map to his advantage here. Nice stoppage, nice defensive wind wall coming in on the choke point, allowing his men to run on through the choke point and onto the northwest side. He is getting chomped away by a wild halberd in the back end, forcing down some defensives. The return's going to be coming in. Nice damnation onto the front line here. There comes the Innomatic staff soaking up that DPS. Nice engagements, deleting Waterwell once again from the equation. CIR.
Look, CIR is down there, like you said. There's more there. I think they need some reinforcements here for the Elevate guys.
Definitely. I mean, they are heavily outnumbered, and I'm surprised they've lasted this long. I mean, credit where credit is due. These Monkey Boys are performing so well at the moment versus pretty much a whole entire cluster queue of enemy. Like, this whole entire zone is cluster queued, and it's enemy. Like, look at this engagement coming in from the eastern side. Elevate just soaking up. They're going to be okay.
Look at that deep engagement by
Bertle Q. Side. Sun just flanked them, finally. Sun doing what they were meant to do for the first couple of engagements, but CIR getting torn apart in the middle of Elevate. Elevate are just soaking up the damage. The resets are coming down still. The defenses are there. They're going to be able to stabilize on this northeast side of the blob. Syndic is questioning what the hell is going on with his Zerg's performance at the moment, and Momono is just laughing.
He's trying to get his guys back together because he's in trouble here. He's severely outnumbered. I don't know if laughing would be the correct term here. He's
laughing if you're getting returns like this.
There's so many more. He's got to be careful here. He doesn't want to let off on the pedal here. Keep the gas on. All gas, no brakes. Go right through these guys. Don't look back.
Reinforcements have arrived. Surf.
Oh, they did?
Now
Reinforcements have arrived. Here's Surf. Okay. These guys are in good shape now then. Yeah, maybe he is laughing. If he knew that Surf was on the way and he had just pincered CIR like they did.
What?
Well done. Don't attack Surf. Right?
Surf attacked. They just clump. I don't know like what people like see when like they engage their allies. I mean, that's a big clump of rage control over the western side. Momono wants blood. He is dismounted in their face. Rage control are like, no, thank you. We're not dealing with that. One or two members may get caught out here, but at the moment, it looks like both sides are actually going to be able to stabilize, get some regroups down, and I mean. Round number 2 for this zone because Rage Control are now dismounted. A little bit of bad positioning here for Elevate. Nice counter engagement.
Oh, Rage Control is going to have Title coming up right behind them in any second now. Dominant's about to leap into the back. Oh, nope, he sees too much monkey. He backs out. He doesn't want to go in heavy on that.
Momono
that was
just
a good job.
Walked over Rage Control here. Nice Camland clump on the northwest side, and it's going to be free loot bags. Their Mammoth not even putting out defensives at the moment. Not even defensive bubbles are coming out. Nice use of the firewall. Finally, Abito trying to stop the engagement from Scoia'tael, of all things, and that Command Mammoth is not doing its job. No,
the Command Mammoth just got engaged by Title right now, so it's under heavy duress. However, Syndic came up behind Title right now and is causing massive havoc on Dominant's group here. Very good play by Syndic, wrapping around, saving the Scoia'tael Mammoth, I believe.
Okay, and it looks like Elevate have pushed back Rage Control all the way over to the western side of this this blob, and now it looks like they're going to be turning around, trying to figure out where they need to be next.
East. They need to go east to go help out Dominant against Syndic and Scoia'tael right now.
Hop on Dominant.
He is falling back to the west right now.
He's in the action.
Yeah, he's in the action, but he's kind of like moving himself more and more west to go meet up with the monkey group, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it should be.
And AAA is here as well.
Any time now. I don't even think PoE know what the hell is going on at the moment. Actually, no. Correction. Nice bomb over the cliffside. Not enough Alva bows, though. Protection bubble out there from the enigmatic staff onto the Surf Zerg. And they're going to retreat to the northwest side. I think they're just trying to bait. I wonder what Momono's up to. Hop on Momono. Back onto Momono. He just engaged fully onto Scoia'tael. Luex looking very low on the Command Mammoth. 2 bars. Or 1.5 bar on his Command Mammoth.
He's chopping through this Command Mammoth right now.
I think the hunt is on. Actually, no. It looks like they don't want to overextend. Don't want to get too greedy. Maybe they're getting hit in the back line. Yep,
here comes the rest of CIR right into their back line.
Look at this. Defenses are down straight away. Not even one death on the Elevate side on that engagement from CIR. And here come the return.
Oh, nicely
It's going to be big. The Demon Armors are out, though. A lot of defenses burned on both sides. This is when it gets pretty interesting. This is when Zerg play comes into handy. Hammer and Sicko. Did Elevate just get baited by CIR to come through the choke point?
They're completely surrounded now. They have Hammer and Sickle on west, CIR on the east. A number of CIR also to the west as well. Very surrounded, but he's going to have to weave these boys out, regroup, get all the forces on one side, and he's doing a fairly decent job of keeping his boys alive as he makes this weave. And cutting down quite a few CIR as well. Oh, yeah, somebody's going to get a new Hand of Justice. You going to get that? Snag it up. Those things are great in city fights.
CIR just getting walked over at the moment. Momono took the right choice there. He had a choice to go west into Hammer and Sickle, which was the stronger force. I mean, finally, Hammer and Sickle are coming back. He just walked over the top of CIR, able to move his boys into a better position. Enigmatic Staff going to soak up that engagement. Once again, the best support weapon of the whole entire game at the moment. And look at this. One Punch Man coming around the southwest side of Hammer and Sickle as well. Momono just going to pick off whoever he can find inside the Zerg without doing a bit of friendly fire. It's going to be GG here for PoE. Once again, just this monkey coalition at the moment is just hammering apart PoE. Reinforcements coming in, Rage Control, and 0 Point now coming in mounted. They do get split off on this road here. There's a group to his east, a group to his southwest. Momono may be in a trouble here. Finally, a good engagement comes in. But look at Look at the supports coming in.
Great
no one
job.
actually died on that engagement.
Fantastic.
And
We
now
talk
we're
about
going
it all
to
the
see
time.
the
You got to
turn.
get your heals down, your defensives down, and Elevate did a fantastic job of reading it and getting their defensives down. Not so great by CIR.
And look at this. I mean, Momono's at the back, but we can see the name tags, the health bars are just dropping left, right, and center. A couple monkey finally going down, but the Innomatic staff, whoever it is for this this monkey group, is just a god. He deserves a medal. And now it looks like the final mistake has been made. Monkey putting themselves onto a platform where there's one way in, one way out. Maybe it's actually going to force the PoE groups to disengage each other because obviously they're outside of Alliance. They use different Alliance tags so they don't get disarray.
Elevate's getting out. They're coming out strong. They did a great clump. There's a nice Hand of Justice over there. Perfect clump. No follow-up on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I mean, there was a nice engagement by CIR finally onto the backline, forcing out a lot of resets coming down. Momono choosing to carry on walking down the road here, forcing these groups into each other. Rage Control to his southwest. He needs to figure out what he wants to do pretty quickly. CIR's to his northeast. One Punch Man also flanking around on his northeast side as well. It is chaos here. I mean, I'm having trouble trying to distinguish bad guys and good guys. I feel sorry for the viewers because at the moment this is a massive fiesta.
Well, Surf is also still fighting just north of this group. There are two significant battles going on here, and I gotta say the Monkey and Surf guys are doing a really good job of not overlapping each other but staying close enough that they're constantly just pulling groups off of each other. CIR just losing another clump there. What was it? 7 guys just went down. This has got to be wearing on the PoE guys right now.
Yeah, CIR, PoE they're just getting demolished after every engage. They are finding nothing with their engages. The returns.
Flomy about to go down. Flomy, one of the shot callers for CIR, just went down. He is the demounted shot caller. They still have Syndic on his Battle Mammoth, but the main DPS shot caller is dead.
Oh, wow, it looks like the boys in Elevate, they found their breathing room. They're going to be able to stabilize once more. It looks like they're trying to find the back end of any engagement. I wonder if is Dominant engaged?
Yep, he is still engaged up over the top to the north of in that battle. He's currently trying to take down a a group of 0 point, right? And rogue natives.
0 point, and I believe Waterwell was up here as well. I see them to the, I believe to the east. Dominant in a very curious position here. He's put himself in a nice choke point, but I believe everything to his west, for a certain extent, is PoE. Reinforcements from Scoital are back on the field. They're going to be able to do a group up here and look for an engagement. Pro Wakajaka also on the field. Dominant trying to look for an engagement. Doesn't find anything. He's moving into the open field now, and I think he's a little bit outnumbered for this type
Elevate
of play
is going to have to wrap around. They are to the southwest of this group, and they are moving up to the northeast very quickly. They're going to be engaging this very same group, I believe, from the other side.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Scoital taking the northeast side of the blob here. Surf doing what they can with their engagements. Finding some clumps here. Nice armor pierce onto that whole entire clump at the front line there. Scoital, big brimstone landing. Nice heals coming out for the front line of Surf as well as they rotate to the northwest side. Going for a very small choke point here. Looks like they're going to go right into the line of sight of that Scoital Alvabo member. He was just tearing apart those members of Surf. Surf are looking a little bit wary and a little bit lost at the moment. But so are Pro Wakajaka. I mean, look how far away they are from their actual Zerg. Any allies to help them in this engagement, they are so far away. And Pro Wakajaka is going to get cleaned up here by Surf. Good job by them. That's another bomb squad out the way. One less guild that they have to worry about. And I'm wondering where Momono is. Momono's actually dismounted, getting himself maybe a free command mammoth. I think. Yes. Luex is going to go down. Maybe a free beetle as well. Actually, no. Looks like they're going to be finding 0 point and rogue natives.
0 point just came in pretty
side.
hard from the east there. Yeah, they're at least going to give enough breathing room for this beetle and this mammoth to get out.
Yeah, it's nice suicide play there, and it looks like it's going to be...
It's definitely a suicide play.
Yeah,
they're all freaking dead.
Look at this. The Fury also coming in now. That's going to be a new pickup there from Monkey, just cleaning up the eastern side of the Zerg here. And I think that's going to be it.
We are 20 minutes after the timers. This has been a long-ass fight, but there's still so many skulls on the battlefield as PoE is getting hunted down everywhere by both Surf and Monkey.
Yeah, elevating the boys mounting up here. Dominant still dismounted, picking off free kills by the territory. God damn.
Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, also, one thing to point out, the hideout under construction here now is a fully developed hideout. I don't know whose this is. I don't know if it's PoEs or if it's Monkeys. I believe it's PoEs. It's just like a rent guild, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who do we have on the? What's the guild?
Amarda Doradata.
Sure, I know them.
Yeah, never heard of them in my life. But apparently, that's the second hideout of theirs I've seen in the Outlands here, in these zones. So I don't know if it's a rent or if it's what. I don't know who they're with. Have to wait and see. But it looks like that's gonna be it. Gonna be it. Momono and the boys heading into Spring Sump Wetland on their way home back into the portal areas where they came from, because after that whole event, PoE do not want another round. That's for sure.
Their entire alliance has 275 people.
Okay. I think it's going to be maybe a pickup for PoE then.
So did PoE win?
PoE got hammered, but depending who that hideout goes for, PoE may have won the objective. I'm sure chat will tell us in 15 minutes. But I'm just going to be hopping around, make sure I'm not missing any more action here. Because you never know. Some of these fights go on for a long time. What's its pull-up doing? He's leaving the zone. Finally, they've left Sandmelt Ascent. God bless.
It's the Latina Community Guild, apparently.
Okay. So it doesn't help us.
I'm still trying. I'm just trying to find out who they are. A very small guild of ladies, I guess.
Huh. Don't tell Mojo.
They don't speak his language. I know it doesn't matter.
Rosetta Stone is a thing. There's no stopping that man.
Its pull-up is doing a little bit of an engagement on a few sloth guys, but it looks like a run over.
Yeah, I just hopped in on that and I hopped off of that. It's Sloth coming out the hideout, and then they were like trying to pick off a member of GMLS, and then all of GMLS ran in and demolished them, and now they're mounting up to go back home.
I mean, it must be fun to live in Sandman as Sand as Sloth. It's, oh look, the raiders again. And then they just run in circles until they leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True Mongol
they've
lifestyle.
been doing it for like the last hour.
Yeah.
Unless we missed like a major battle here. I mean, let me check the territory.
I don't see any remnants.
There's no dead bodies, no skulls, skeletons left on the old territory here, so I don't think so.
I just see a few of them, just a few old skulls.
Yeah.
You can refresh your map and hit it, and it'll show all the skulls from a while ago, and just a couple of them.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be wrapping up the ZVZ show here. I mean, what do we got?
Oh wait, actually, what is this? It's pull up. Who's that on? Is that more sloth? That's a large group of sloth who is mounted up. I don't know if its pull up is going to demount his boys here, but that would be the play, is to turn, demount, and then go back after sloth. But he could just be leaving.
Yeah,
and it looks like he's just freaking leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sloth just come out the hideout, run towards them, and then as soon as GMLS turn, they run back in their hideout. And I don't think its pull up wants to deal with that anymore. So he's going to send his boys home.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any action around the world right now, actually.
No. So
it's pretty,
what do we have coming up next?
The AO Daily Show.
Nice.
Today we'll be looking at all the news from last week.
Oh, very nice.
Very, very newsy show. We'll talk about the latest patch, the balance changes that are coming up as well. Changes to the, what is it, Bogul? the play test for faction warfare has been
Well,
moved.
the non-existent one, yeah. We'll look at the patch notes. We'll look at the NDA patch notes. It's a patch notey day today. If you have some opinions on that, of course, we will be happy to hear them. And for those of you who might not watch us do the news show, for you as well, the reminder that the Faction Warfare playtest that had been announced for this Saturday had to be postponed for reasons.
Stuff.
Yeah. This will result in a more useful data set for us and a better playtest experience for you.
Yeah, meaning it needed work.
Yes.
Internal playtest showed needs more work.
Maybe that was it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Better. I mean, if you want to do a big update, right? And Faction Warfare is your show off thing, and then you're like, well, maybe
Your first test is like, nah.
who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? But
You do, Robin.
I know.
But it's
I signed a
NDA
piece
shows,
of
and
paper
that's the
that
whole
say I'm
point.
not allowed to talk about it, or I get fined, and I don't wanna.
You don't need no fines.
Nah,
Fines are
I'm
bad.
good.
They'll work on it. It'll be out soon. You'll be able to test it, and it'll be all the better for it.
Yep.
All right, and on that note, we're going to head out of here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back again in about 18 minutes with the AO Daily Show. Robin, where can they watch us besides here on Twitch?
They can watch us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where we upload all our previous shows, the 5v5s, the 20 versus 20s, the ZVZ battle reports. We also have some interviews up there as well, but mainly our interviews can be found elsewhere, can't they, Shozen?
Yeah, you can find them on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV or any place you listen to podcasts by simply typing in Albion TV into your search bar. All right, thank you guys for watching. We will be back again very shortly with the AO Daily Show, where we will be giving away gold and talking about the news. So until I see you, keep it classy, Albion.
Adios.